Winter grew long and the shadow fell like ice upon the soul. People huddled round in cave-like houses, feeling cold. No crops to plant, no beasts to hunt, their homes grew dark and closed. Tempers flared and shadows fell like ice upon the soul. When out of the cold a stranger ventured in through storm and ice, asked of them to shelter him and feed him for the night. What can you give to pay your way, fair stranger, from the cold? Well, I can give you stories and sing songs from times of old. Well, how does this put food on our table? How does this keep our children warm? How does this propose to save us from the chains of a winter storm? But they lit the fire upon the hearth. He sat to warm his hands, thought a moment, stretched his arms and gathered story strands, and spun a tale through the night. He sung them songs in the firelight, and for one night they settled in with no arguments or fights, and sat beside a bardic fire. Come light the winter bardic fire, tales give comfort from the bitter cold. Come light the springtime fires anew, songs of passion, love, and tears. The summer song fire stirs the blood, epics of war and heroes bold. The autumn fires change like leaves, gentle tales to rock a year away. Light the season's bardic fires, tales build, the split stories feed, those flames grow higher. The summer grew long and the castle stood upon embattled shores. People watched the king and army ride out to the war. The queen, she looked out o'er her people, gathered fearful in the hall. Lightning crashed like a cannon shot that shook the very walls. The queen called out to her advisors in the council hall, asked of them these questions spoken out to one and all. How do we give the squire, how do we bring these wives some comfort? How do we keep our squires bold? Shall we stand for king and country? How do we get this story told? Councils argued with each other, shouting, trying to be heard. But it was the minstrel who had the final word. Light the bardic fire, my queens, light the bardic fire, my queens, and skalds out to the war. Our tales build their courage higher, make their spirits soar. We'll tell those left behind of stories brought home from the lines, and remind all those now in harm's way of home and better times, as they sit beside our bardic fires. Come light the winter bardic fires, tales give comfort from the bitter cold. Come light the springtime fires anew, songs of passion, love, and tears. The summer song fire stirs the blood, epics of war and heroes bold. Autumn fires change like leaves with gentle tales to rock a year away. Come light the season's bardic fires, our tales to build those flames grow higher. Spring bardic fires will lift you up and out of your dark holes, fill you up with wonder, waking diamonds from the coals. The autumn type of music fires much closer to the ground. It's kind that causes friends and foes and peers to gather round. We'll ring our heroes' names to all and keep their story known. Pass their tales to our young king, carved in our blood and bone. It's how we serve our king and countries, how we serve the commoneers, how we serve those in the trenches, how we serve the loyal peers. Tell the stories of bold heroes, sing of times that stir the blood. Let all know they are not forgotten, we remember as we should. When bardic fires are lit and tales pass from times of old, this is the bonfire that provides fuel and kindle for the soul. We will tell all the stories of our heroes, old and new, victories won and battles fought and filled warm vein for you. Come sit beside our bardic fires. We are the winter bardic fires. Our tales give comfort from the bitter cold. We are the springtime fires anew, our songs of passion, love, and tears. Our summer song fire builds, stirs the blood, epics of war and heroes bold. Autumn fires change like leaves, gentle poems to rock the year away. We are the season's bardic fires. Our stories feed, these flames grow higher.